Nick Deal back. In today's video we're going to be talking about brake parts cleaner on a bowling ball. Remember in my last video that I posted last summer here, just like 5-6 months ago, and it's actually in my section on my YouTube channel because I make sections. It's on bowling videos that I described how to use acetone on the bowling ball. Well, the more I find out and the more I hear from people that are actually been bowling a little bit longer than I have, is that brake cleaner on a pearl ball, not a solid, on a pearl ball we're specifically talking about, is it ruins the cover stock and it makes the ball decrease the hook actually. So it gets in the cover stock, messes it up, and then it decreases the hook in the ball. Well, if you use this, which I can't remember, I got it at Walmart for a couple, $2, $3, maybe $4. It's probably about a couple bucks. I can't remember, guys, but this is what it looks like. Brake parts, and make sure you get brake parts. If you get anything else that looks like this bottle, because sometimes I get mixed up. I forget what it's called, but there's another one that looks exactly like it, the same color of the bottle and everything. And it always messes me up. Called brake parts cleaner. You can get it at Walmart, maybe Myers, or some big store like that. You're not typically gonna find it at like a Kroger's, if you guys know what that is, at the store. And so yeah, it looks like this, and this is basically the brake parts method. Now, acetone on a solid ball, such as my Pitbull Bite that I showed you in my last video, it will not eat the cover stock. So you are perfectly fine if you have no more brake parts cleaner for your solid ball, and let's say you just recently bowled a tournament, you can just go ahead and use acetone if you have acetone on a solid bowling ball. Repeat, solid bowling ball. But it's basically the same method. You're going to take off the cap, and I think it just twists like that. And here's what it looks like. So you just spray. And you can usually get a towel like this, or the towels I think I showed you with my acetone method. It doesn't really matter. A washcloth that you don't really use. And you just want to spray a big circle, roughly. And it's going to be hard to see because there's already, but it's just a bigger circle. And I know you guys can't really see that because it already has oil. And you just want to make circular motions. And it doesn't, you don't have to make circular motions, but just make it easier. Kind of apply pressure as you do it too, as much as you can. And then sometimes, if you're like me, I get lazy and I just say screw it. But you typically, and I don't apply pressure, but you typically want to do this within the 24 hours, because if you wait, and I do it too, so don't worry guys, I do it too. If you don't clean the bowling ball within that time frame, the oil soaks in and then it doesn't get as much out as you want, and then it decreases the hook in the ball. Now, I will show you guys, and I will post a video on it a month or two from now, is how to actually bake the oil out of your bowling ball. So where this is just a method to get it out, but eventually you will need to bake your balls because there will be so much oil that you didn't even get it out. And it's nothing you're doing wrong, but everybody's got to bake their balls, and it'll help the performance and the hook of the ball, because yeah, it'll just help the ball. And I'll show you the method in another video, but you should see same result as you do the acetone, only brake cleaner is better for pearl balls. There'll be some oil, black spots, and I think I got some because I don't really use my Tropical Storm anymore, and it kind of gets dirty because it's just laying on the floor, but it kind of got a little bit of black spots. Use the brake cleaner on the pearl balls, much better for them, and because acetone will ruin the cover stock. And I will show you the method of baking the bowling balls. And basically, my method is I got a hair dryer, a big box to cover it. I know it's confusing because I'm not a good explainer, but I will show you in the video. And basically, after I'm done, after a half hour, an hour of baking the bowling balls, there will be a huge ton of oil. Now, on my dad's balls, they're not as much because I think he takes a little bit better care of them than I do. He actually applies a lot of pressure when he's, you know, brake cleaning the ball. And I don't think I do it as much, or I don't, you know, sometimes I get lazy and then I slack off for 4 days and wait, but I recommend doing it within the 24 hours, but again, it's nothing to be ashamed of if you have waited, but I'm trying it myself to get, because I slacked off here, because I went bowling Sunday and I haven't acetoned the balls, so I've kind of been slacking, or acetone, sorry, scrap that out, brake clean the ball. Use acetone on solid. You can use brake cleaner on solid balls, it doesn't matter, but I'm just using it as an example. You run out of brake cleaner, you can't get to the store, and you got some acetone. Acetone is fine on a solid bowling ball, such as a pit bull bite. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, have any questions, comments down below, just drop that on down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.